above the 200 and VWAP, and we just did a retest. But see, we're above every version of that 200, right? So this is the EMA, the SMA, and the WMA. So when we got above everything, the reason why having order blocks on your chart, especially the swing order blocks, is look, we had this level here since what, March 20th. If you look at the bottom of my chart down here at the bottom, that level's been on here since March 20th. It popped up, hit that level, and it dropped like a rock, right? So we come back down. The pre-market high and the ORB high have similar prices, right? So we came here, we pushed down, we got under every version of that 200 when we pushed down, and so we got down, we pushed down just a little bit, we got back above it, and we were pushing down. We tested the WMA, then we came and tested the SMA. We came down and tested VWAP. We pushed back again. But look at how all these versions of the 200 are getting price action. So we got stuck on top of the WMA here. We bounced off the WMA here. We didn't even come down and touch the EMA, right? But then we come back to the VWAP, came back right above the SMA, grinded on top of the WMA, lost VWAP, and bounced off what, the EMA, right, for an entry, and we pushed back up and got back above all of them again. So you see all that price action that the 200s are getting. So the reason why I created the the cloud indicator is that so we can know when we have a strong trend and when we're above all the versions of the 200. You see how now if I turn on the 200 cloud, it encompasses every version of the 200 within it. So when we breach that cloud at the top of it, you see how we get these strong moves and push up because if you look at it, we look back above through this chart, look what happens when you clear every version of the 200. So we're above the EMA, the SMA, and the WMA and VWAP, and look how parabolic that move gets. Came back down, retested VWAP, and pushed up again. But look how strong the move is when you're above all versions of that 200. When you're above that cloud, stuff can get crazy quick. When you lose, so we're under the WMA, we're under the EMA, and we're under the SMA here. And look at that drop. So it's great trend detection. And look how it avoids the false breakouts. We got back above VWAP, but we pushed into this range. So it's giving us a dynamic moving uh, resistant range because we have every version of the 200. And so if you can't get faked out because why? Even though it's pushing up and holding VWAP, you're getting smothered by this range because you're under the WMA